Muric has vowed to take legal action against the Minister of Women Affairs, Uju Kennedy Ohaneye, over an ex parte motion she filed before the Federal High Court in Niger State against the proposed marriage of 100 orphan girls in Niger State by the State Speaker of Assembly, Abdul Malik. Okay. Some reporters had reported that the Speaker announced plans to marry all the orphan girls who lost their parents to bandit attacks in the Mariga local government area of the state as part of his constituency project. So if you are talking about orphan, though they lost their parents, that means they are children. Because if they are not children, you cannot be talking about their parents. Somebody who is an adult who lost his parents cannot be, treated like that, because you know that the person is an adult. For the fact that because they are still vulnerable, that means that is to tell you that they are children. And this is what you see Muric talking about. So Muric has not come out to tell us how Nigerians are hungry, his people are hungry, the policies here and there. All he wanted is that let there be Muslim person, that is all. Yes, the lawmaker had announced that the gesture was aimed at alleviating the suffering of the impoverished. So marriage is that marriage. Are you marrying them off to a wealthy person? So it is the marriage that will make them to have prosperity, pledging to pay the dowries for the brides and procuring the materials needed for the mass marriage. No empowerment. However, the minister faulted the marriage proposal, describing the plans as unacceptable, emphasizing that a full-scale investigation into the issue had commenced. Kennedy Ohaneye also said she had written a petition to the Inspector General of Police, Kayode Egbetokun. The minister recently denied withdrawing the suit, noting that she could only withdraw the case in another week when the injunction would expire. Kennedy Ohaneye explained that she had filed the suit at a federal high court in Niger State, where an injunction would usually take 2 weeks before its expiration, but said she was in talks with religious leaders in the state to settle on the matter. Reacting to the matter, Muric, in a statement issued by its founder and executive director, Professor Ishaq Akintola, accused the minister of ignoring the criminalities, intimidation, harassment, dehumanization, and oppression to which the Muslim girl child is subjected in the south, only for her to overzealously rush to court to frustrate a genuine effort to rescue Muslim girls in the north from hunger, starvation, and acute poverty. Akintola said the Minister for Women Affairs, Uju Kennedy Ohaneye, allegedly denied the withdrawal of the court case involving the proposed marriage of 100 orphan girls in Niger State. Earlier reports had stated that she had withdrawn her motion ex parte. However, if the news emerging from several media outlets today is true and she has not withdrawn the notion, we of the Muslim rights concern, Muric, have no other choice than to dust our fights. Minister Uju, we hear from our lawyers, ceteris paribus, all things being equal. Yeah, we are still wondering if the minister consulted the Ministry of Justice for advice before rushing to court. Did she assume she could use the ministry for whims and caprices? Is the Ministry of Women Affairs owned by the Nigerian government, or is it the minister's personal property? Akintola said if the ministry belongs to the Nigerian government, then it belongs to the Nigerian people, and Nigerian Muslims are an integral part of the people of Nigeria. Therefore, can any matter involving the culture and tradition of northern Muslims be treated without any consideration for the practice of northern Muslims in such country or in such matters? Is the minister aware that mass weddings are not a new phenomenon in the north? Is she aware that it has been organized in the north several times by state government? Where was this minister when several state governments in the north conducted mass weddings? 1,000 couples were joined in marriage at the place of the emir in Kano in 2012. Ex-Governor Ganduje married of 1,101 couples in December 2013. This one in matter a long way. Of course, we know where he is going. We know what he's talking about. So those one that you talked about, are they children who lost their parents? They are matured people. If you want to go by that, Kai, Muric. Now, of course, Nigerians are not even surprised because you always stand for underdevelopment. You never stand for the development of any association. It's always religion. Professor, Nigeria is battling with huge population. It is time we need to change. It is time we need to change our approach to national issues. It is a known fact that population without corresponding employment will lead to poverty. Poverty is responsible for banditry in the north. Please let us educate our country, men and women. No, it is the Akintola that needs to be educated, not other people, because it's misleading a lot millions of people. Loluga saw the South as a threat in the future if they allow these people to be on their own. Guess what he had to attach the North so slow development and progress. This man is the real definition of Mugu. We are behind you, Muric, all these people. Yeah, of course, now that's what they will be behind. I don't mind your ways, because that is your home training, unlike us who respect other religions, religion and tribes. Let me get something straight here. Is it the speaker himself who is marrying them, or is he giving them out in marriage? Oh, Muric of Buhari regime, he was silent for a while now, but he is trying to get his voice back. He defend any Islam, either relevance or not, and he was called professor. Maybe in Islam, sha. Awusu Bilai is just changed from Agbada to coat. He's upgrading, unlike his people. He remains the scarf. Once of the fanatic in Nigeria. What they know how to do best, Nigeria, my country. Will he give them resources to maintain the relationship after marriage? Was marrying them the reason for killing their parents? If not, why trying marrying them by fire by force against their consent? Please, this man is one of the major problems we have in this country called Nigeria. Let him marry them, or it is better than fornication. mm. So the ones that are married now, they are not fornicating. Mm. It has been a while he appeared. This Muric appeared in the news, so he wants to seize this opportunity again. I'm a Muslim but fanatic owned. This man is a goat. When Tinubu utilized 90 billion naira to subsidize Hajj for the Muslim, why the money can remedy our electricity? This goat muted because it favor us Muslim. My prayer is God to perish the soul name Nigeria. I'm sure. This is why some people believe that Muslim religion is a bad religion, because of elements tarnishing the Islam as a religion of their selfish interests. Those guests must be profiled. The man is just trying to build up more Amajuris in Nigeria, which turns into bandits. Before Muric supported the government, things were moving normal. In fact, life was better and people were getting married on their own. Now that Muric is fully involved in decision making, see where we have gone to. All these rubbish religious organizations are nothing but clowns. So guys, let's hear your opinion and have your take on this.